A secret Russian satellite has broken apart in orbit, creating a cloud of debris that could last a century.
Here's a summary of the article.
A mysterious Russian satellite with a shady mission has broken apart in Earth's orbit, creating a hazardous cloud of debris zipping around the planet and menacing other satellites, U.S. Space Force announced. Previous collisions and satellite breakups have created far larger and more hazardous debris fields than this. The satellite was launched secretly and made suspicious maneuvers in orbit. Reuters. On Christmas Day 2013, Russia launched a small Roko rocket into the skies above Plesetsk, carrying 3 military communications satellites into orbit. Russia launched another secret satellite in May 2014, and it soon began maneuvering itself in orbit, dropping and raising its altitude until it brought itself, suspiciously close, to the rocket stage that had delivered it to orbit, according to ZAC. For nearly half a year, this mystery satellite trailed its rocket stage and maneuvered up close to it repeatedly. A similar Roko launch sent a third unregistered satellite into orbit the next year.
This post received a score of 33,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Well, there goes the surprise.
It was to be announced at the party conference on Monday.
You can't fight in here. This is the war room.
This time they can't claim smoking.
Of course they can, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they did. It's a little wonky over there.
Breaking apart in orbit is obviously a feature of glorious Russian satellite, and it's working as intended.
Special satellite operation.
Was it not 80-90 turret?
Isn't this the plot of Gravity?
Also my first thought. The movie plot stated Russia actively shot their own satellite out of the sky. The satellite in the article appears to have spontaneously combusted. How embarrassing.
At this point, can Russian assets exploding into fire really be called spontaneous?
Touch?
I'm just glad it didn't fall out of a window.
It actually fell out a window so hard it went into space.
It fell out of the environment.
God, I'm so fucking tired of Russia.
They are the rundown trailer park of Eurasia.
The Gary, Indiana, of Eurasia.
If I had to choose between Russia and Gary, I'd take Gary, a Chicago native.
As someone from Chicago, Gary, Indiana is way safer than Russia, any day.
Fun fact: Gary, Indiana was the default setting for Vampire: The Masquerade First Edition.
That is fun, thanks. I wonder how many vampires live there now.
Staten Island, but just 4 of them.
This fucking guy.
Can you believe this fucking guy?
Man, Russia really is intent on screwing everything up, huh?
Incompetency to the nth. Most smart minds fled and work for Western companies. Work with lots of Russians. Can confirm.
We hired a Russian dude and he was gone a day after asking a C-level guy why he couldn't just do it himself. He did.
I don't get it. Who did what?
Executive. Go swap the caboodle Russian. Do-it-yourself executive. Swaps caboodle. Fires Russian.
Thanks for clarifying.
Isn't there already a shit ton of debris and all of the world's satellites already floating around Earth?
Yeah, but the odds of any of it randomly hitting something is astronomically small.
So far. Give it 50 to 100 years, and what with private companies launching satellites, i.e. Starlink sending 7,500 up in the near future, one day we might not be able to leave our humble abode if we're not careful.
There are a lot of Starlinks, but they are also in relatively low, so will fall out of the sky faster. Still not great, but a could be worse situation.
That's why gas stations shouldn't participate in space programs, especially ones run by organized criminals.
Next you're going to say, no liquor, gambling, or hookers in space.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.